Okay, welcome back. We're going to discuss briefly recent events in Guayaquil, Ecuador, the prison riots that have been scandalizing the new government here, and just a country that has not been used to the kind of sensational murders and violence that are associated with some of the so-called Mexican drug war, the cartel violence, where part of the struggle has included sensationalism as a sort of a tactic to draw attention, strike fear, show intimidation, and so today is November 15th. These events most recently took place on Saturday, November 13th. In the main penitentiary here in Guayaquil, which is the main coastal city of Ecuador, really on the other side of the country from the kind of regionally distinct capital of Quito. The Litoral Penitentiary has had now two unprecedented bouts of gang violence. 60 people were killed on Saturday. I think that body count is possibly still rising. A few more people are being included, and so this is being covered in national, international news around the world, and I think that the general idea or drift is that the valuable drug trading routes, transporting routes rather, through Colombia right now are being fought over, like through the south of Colombia, down through the much smaller country, Ecuador, to the ports of Guayaquil, to then be transported north, and ultimately the payoff is the consumption in the U.S. And so most reporting is kind of consenting around the outbreak of a war between the Sinaloa and Nuevo Jalisco cartel, whose leader, El Manchu, I think, is this kind of apellido of someone with a lot of links to international finance, really kind of an international figure, not the sort of like cowboy narco of with like humble or regional reach, so much as an international business figure in a way. And so I guess some of this is playing out in the sense that these cartels would even be going to war in a much smaller country like this. And so the jails are where the local gangs are sort of being managed out of, and this is the explanation that's being given for these horrific scenes of violence that have included, like live streaming massacres, people being burned, just really horrific stuff. So I'll continue to do some updates as this story continues, and want to kind of get into a little bit like deeper of Ecuadorian politics. What was the context of this right-wing banker that was recently elected 4 or 5 months ago, and the kind of connections between the business-friendly, U.S.-friendly economic reforms that he's trying to bank his political identity on, and some of the economic crises and this violence. These things figure together.